Hey guys, Brad from Team Crimson here with
Deacon.
And Zach the Great, who it should be greater, but never mind.
He's gonna do this again. Okay, today is discussion video time, and we're actually talking about the new set from the new booster of the new series. Gotta do the double eyebrows when we do that. So this is V Booster Set 1, Unite Team Q4. We've got Oracle Think Tank, we've got Nova Grappler, we've got Kagura, we've got Royal Paladin. And that's it. Alright, so we'll be going through the set, and we'll do what we've always done with this channel. We'll go over the triple Rs and the new VRs of the set instead of GRs. We got VRs. So we'll go over those. We'll go down those by clan, and then we will talk about each clan and how we think everything's going to kind of fall into place. So let's go ahead and get into it. First clan up is Oracle Think Tank. And the very first card, if you want to read that, Zach.
It's super lame. It's Circle, I'm going to say Maggots.
Magus.
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 Magnets. Okay, Circle Magus. It's a grade 1. It's an 8K. And it's got a 10K shield. So its skill is on Vanguard or Rearguard Circle. It's an auto. When your drive check reveals a grade 2 or greater card, you may put that card on the bottom of your deck. If you do, draw a card. And then it's got another skill that's also an auto. When wrote upon, cost Counterblast 1 and draw a card. Not bad.
That's a pretty good card.
Pretty decent.
I mean, it's lame because it's not Nova Grappler. So.
Just because not
it's an
everyone
extra
plays
draw
Nova
when you ride.
Grapplers.
See, if it was in a Nova Grappler deck, that'd be awesome. You know, it'd be like a discount Ashura Kaiser.
We'll get to Nova Grappler shortly. It's a very, very good card. Lets you plus, and which is always a good thing. Lets you plus no matter what, pretty much.
Addition.
Subtraction.
No,
Subtraction.
not subtraction. Maybe multiplication.
Okay, next one. Grade 2 triple R, which is Silent Tom. And I already said he's a grade 2. He's got the 5K shield, and he is 9K. And his skill is auto, Vanguard, and Rearguard Circle. When placed, cost Counterblast 1, and this unit gets power plus 6,000 until end of turn. And then also, continuous Vanguard, Rearguard Circle. During the battle it attacks a Vanguard, your opponent cannot call normal units from hand to Guardian Circle.
Lame.
This card is amazing.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be really good in standard. I think it'll be essential in every OTT deck. It'll be pretty good in standard, and it's gonna be busted in premium.
Oh yeah.
Just because of Stillwater.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it should have been a Nova. Yeah.
Okay, continuing on.
More
The
Novas.
next, no, it's not a Nova. It's still Oracles. It's the triple R, grade 3 CEO Amaterasu. It does have the imaginary gift Protect. Its power is 12,000 with no shield, but it does have a fancy mirror. Its first skill is Act on Vanguard Circle once per turn. The cost is you Counterblast 1, draw a card, look at the top card of your deck, and you put it on top or bottom of your deck. Its second skill is auto on Vanguard Circle or Rearguard Circle. It's when you look at the top of your deck due to an effect during your turn. It gets power plus 5,000. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Okay, so Amaterasu is not a bad.
No,
not bad.
Amaterasu.
Anyways,
I'd say something.
I think it's a good backup. It's a decent backup Vanguard that you can go into. Your obvious one that you're gonna want to go into is next, but I think it's got a pretty solid skill.
Mm-hmm.
Could be better.
Especially for being the first
yeah,
Vanguard.
it could be better, but
it could be a Nova, which is worse.
yes, exactly.
I'm sorry, what?
All right, but yeah, I think it's pretty good.
Shots fired.
Agreed.
Disagreed. Okay, so moving on.
The VR of the set.
So yeah, it's Imperial Daughter. It's got the Imaginary Gift Protect skill. It's a 12k with no shield, and it does not have a fancy mirror. But she's doing some cool strut looking deal, or some pose, like she's a model. So that's cool. Okay, so its skill is Vanguard Circle Auto. When placed, cost Counterblast 1. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Add 1 to your hand. Put 1 into the soul or at the top of your deck. If you rode on a grade 3, this unit gets 15,000 power and +1 critical until end of turn. As well, it has an act skill for Vanguard Circle. Once per turn, cost Counterblast or Soul Blast 1. One of your units gets 6,000 power until end of turn.
I think this is a really solid card.
It's a little boss monster.
Yeah, and this was kind of the first indication too that.
Yeah.
I mean, we knew, a lot of us knew going in that with how the gift markers work, that you were probably going to want to re-ride grade 3s, almost like Break Ride back in the day.
Which is epic.
But this reaffirms that, the fact that it's getting a skill for riding on another grade 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I think it's cool too that that's an additional skill, so you still have the first part of that skill that you can use if you happen to ride her first, I think. And then along with being able to Soul Blast and give rear guard, or even if your Vanguard's going solo at the moment, you can give that plus power to swing for some more numbers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's missing pants.
It's a bodysuit.
She's wearing a bodysuit.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah. I think it's a really good card.
Yeah, I think it's a really good card. All right, so that's actually it for Oracle Think Tank.
About time.
So first, let's discuss what we think oracles are going to kind of do in the meta. We don't really know what the meta is going to be right now, but the meta kind of for standard format. How do we think they're going to do?
Okay, well, it's not going to beat Novas.
Would you take this seriously?
No.
No.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're definitely good. Silent Tom is beast. Imperial Daughter is beast. CEO is good, and that Magnets is pretty good. So
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, it could do pretty good for standard. Obviously, it only consists of these 4 clans so far.
Mm-hmm.
So as of right now, I think it could do pretty good. Definitely.
yeah,
As well, since it has actually, it's the only clan featured in this set that has the Protect
which
gift.
it's a Sentinel in your hand, so it's
Yeah,
pretty
that's
nice.
a free Sentinel.
Yeah,
Although there's
Yeah,
one card in
well,
the set that
I think
Yeah.
I think the
that.
game's well designed now too, with the 3 different icons, imaginary gifts. You've got Force, and you've got Protect, and you've got Excel, and just how the mechanics of that are designed. In theory, Protect clans can do pretty well against Force clans.
Oh yeah.
Force can do really well against Excel clans, and then Excel usually would beat out Protect clans because of all the small pokes. So, yeah, no, I think I think OTT will do pretty okay,
Yeah.
and I will say I do think it's probably the weakest of the 4.
Yeah, especially since it's
In the
Vanguard.
set?
The main one, Imperial Daughter, doesn't have a. You have to write it on top of a grade 3 to get that awesome 15K.
yeah, you have to ride it. The one skill
If you
would
didn't have to,
You're
but-
gonna rewrite no matter what. But
Oh yeah,
and the game.
but
it'd be better.
The game
if-
is faster. It's going to be
Yeah.
faster paced now too.
Yeah,
and you're also going to have lower hand size. No more of the finishing your turn
Yeah.
with anywhere from 9 to 15 cards in hand. Where it's going to be a
1, 2,
huge
3.
adjustment that we're going to have to do. We're going to have 5, maybe 7 cards, maybe 8 cards in hand, and
If
you're
you're
going to have to
bored.
be defending with that. So
yeah, especially
it's
because of
gonna-
all the power creeps.
it's going to be a huge adjustment that a lot of players are going to have to adjust to.
Mm-hmm.
It won't
Anyways,
be hard for me.
and then let's get on to how do you think OTT is going to do in premium?
Silent Tom.
Silent Tongue and Stillwater.
Yeah.
Enough said.
There's not much that.
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah. I mean, the riding the grade 3 with the imaginary gift will be pretty awesome because you get a sentinel in your hand if you don't already have one. And my guess is you're probably going to be Amaterasu in the premium build instead of Imperial Daughter. But I mean, it could go either way.
I don't know.
But with the striding and stuff,
It doesn't even matter because the toms are ridiculous.
Yeah, toms are
might.
crazy.
I don't know. I think you could possibly just not even play any of the Imperial Daughter or Amaterasu in the deck. You'll probably play the Battle Sister version of the deck still.
Yeah, you probably
toss
could
in
do
some
that.
Silent Toms.
I mean, even if you wanted to get that the Protect marker in your hand, then you could play the CEO or Imperial. But
yeah, we'll see.
then
We'll have to see. I think it's gonna be good. I don't think it's gonna be still quite enough to bring OTT into the tier 1 status.
Yeah.
But, okay, so let's move ahead with Nova Grappler. Shut up, Zach.
My babies. They're so good.
The triple R of the set, grade 3. One of the first ones that was revealed to us, actually, Ashura Kaiser. He's grade 3. He's got the Excel marker. He's a 12k base. His skill is Auto Vanguard Circle. When your drive check reveals a grade 2 or greater card, stand one of your rear guards. And if the revealed card is grade 3 or greater, cost Counterblast 1, and that rear guard gets power plus 10,000 until end of turn.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
I think it's a really good card, especially when considering the Excel marker. You're going to make a new front row rear guard slot that'll have 10k power base all the time.
Stand that.
And then you can restand that,
Yeah.
And then there's another grade 2 that stands stuff too, right?
Yeah, it's
there's like 3,000 grade 2s that
calls the
stand
grade 0 from the
themselves.
soul.
So I think that's a really solid backup.
It's not definitely
We're getting to the main one though. So.
Yeah.
Deacon, if you want to read that, this is the VR set.
It's like you said, the VR grade 3 Perfect Razor. It has the Excel marker, and it is a 12k. Its skill is Auto on Vanguard Circle. When it attacks, you counterblast 2 and stand 2 of your rear guards in the front row. And its auto skill on Vanguard is when its attack hits, if you had a card with Razor in your soul, you countercharge 1, and one of your units gains +5 until the end of turn.
Eat it.
Yeah, it's not bad, especially since you'll have the Excel markers down that you can restand those.
He's gonna shave you head to toe.
Alright, Razor,
He's
Riser,
gonna wipe the floor with you.
Same.
No, it's
Riser.
Razor.
Riser.
He shaves things. Okay.
Well, you think he's a robot, he would have that skill.
It's Riser.
No.
They're the same thing. It's okay.
I don't like it being pronounced Riser either, but it's true. It is pronounced Riser. It sucks, but it is.
It
Anyways,
doesn't suck. It's so awesome.
Standard. How do you think? Well, we actually didn't really. We all agree. Perfect Riser is pretty good. So
Yeah.
It's
pretty damn
ridiculous.
good.
It's so awesome. Easily the best card in the set.
no.
Actually.
So I think it's really good. Let's. How do you think Nova Grappler is going to do in Standard?
Epic. They're probably number 1.
I wouldn't say that. I mean,
Okay.
you have.
All right. If I'm gonna be honest, it's probably number maybe 2.
I think Nova's. I mean, they're all going to be kind of equal and stuff. Triggers are going to be more important now too. So it's going to be like back in the day. If you sack with triggers all the time, that's gonna
win.
That's gonna give you a win.
Yeah, especially since they have front triggers now for the Nova clan, the Excel
Yeah.
clans.
By the way, you got 2 front triggers, 2 crit triggers,
Yeah.
and a heal trigger.
So you can just.
I wish it was Claire because she's hot. Wallboy is just like a big block with more blocks.
Yeah.
Like he's
he used
Legos.
he used to play Clara back in the day. So,
Clara was hot.
But I think they're all going to be somewhat evil, but we're kind of nitpicking here. I think Nova Grappler's one of the good ones, really good ones out of this set. As for premium,
No, I don't see it.
I do. front
How?
triggers in Victor.
Oh, in
Okay,
Victor.
well maybe, yeah, in Victor,
okay,
if that's
okay.
the only edition, but you also have to,
That's one thing, but
yeah.
even then, like you
You're not gonna
gotta
have
you
any
gotta
Excel
think
markers.
about. Do you want to play draws at all?
I don't think it needs it. Some of the Victor
They-
decks don't play draws right now.
That's true, but
Don't have
yeah,
the
with
hand
the
size.
addition of those front triggers, yeah, they'll definitely be a lot stronger and a lot.
Well, and then
more
some of
ridiculous.
these grade 2s too, you can throw in, have some early game too.
Mhm.
Early
you
game
could,
presence.
you could play the
premium.
grade 1 and attack on your first turn.
Right.
I mean, but besides that, I don't.
Yeah. By the way, some people were saying that that's a bad card.
What?
The one that you ride. What is it? The grade 1 that you.
You ride
and you can
put
attack on your
something
first
from
turn.
hand
yeah,
into your
you
soul.
you ride it, put something from your hand into soul, and you can attack when it's your first.
That's
when
not-
you're going first,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
your
that's
opponent's
not
still
bad
in
at
grade
all.
0.
How's that bad?
There's people calling it bad because you're negging your hand. But
Well,
It's early game rush.
you ride
right?
and you draw
yeah,
a card.
my point is you're negging your hand to neg your opponent a card.
Yeah.
Because more than likely you're not getting a drive check. Someone's gonna guard that.
Yeah.
People are gonna guard that. If they don't have the guard, they're at 1 damage already when they
Yeah.
haven't even ridden. I think that's a great card. I think people are
Yeah.
crazy for calling that a bad card. So man, we discussed that. So let's get on to the best clan ever. That's Kagero.
Oh, absolutely not. Novas are better. Everybody knows it, clearly.
No.
Overlord is lame.
Actually,
Waterfall is lame.
you can box me. They're beautiful.
I'd win.
Actually,
Oh my god, can we get on with this? Kagero. So let's get on with it. Zach, if you want to read the first one.
Lamest grade 1 ever. Flame of Hope Airmo. Aerosol, I'm going to call it. It's grade 1, 10k shield, and 8k for an attack, or power. So its skill is Continuous Rearguard Circle. During the battle, it boosts. This unit gets 3000 power, so that's kind of lame. But the other skill, Auto Rearguard Circle. When your opponent's rearguard is retired, during your turn, retire this unit, draw a card, and countercharge one. Lame.
This
that's
is
awesome.
It's the lamest card I've ever heard of.
I don't know why it's a triple R. I don't think it deserves
Yeah.
triple R
That
treatment.
definitely no.
But
Maybe
it's a great card.
Oh yeah.
Some of the problem Kagero had back in the day was countercharge was a thing, but I mean like plussing too.
Oh yeah,
because
it does add a
you're
card to your
always
hand.
dropping.
You're always dropping. You're always
Yeah.
negging your hand.
And when you neg your opponent's field, you'd get something out of it too.
You'd have to pay high cost to get rid of
So
to
it's
get rid of
been high
crap.
cost
And
back in
so
the day.
I think this fixes some
Oh yeah.
of that. So you get to draw a card. That's a great plus. You get to countercharge. By the way, all the clans got countercharge except for Royal Paladin, which I find funny. I think it's a solid card. Okay, so the next one on our list is grade 2 triple R. That's Berserk Dragon. So he's when this thing decides
grade
to
2.
work, he's grade 2. He's 5k intercept or 5k shield. He's 10k body, and then his skill is Auto Vanguard Rearguard Circle. When placed, cost Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1. Choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it, and if this unit is on Vanguard Circle, draw a card. Also has another secondary skill, Auto Rearguard Circle. When it attacks a Vanguard, if the number of your rear guards is greater than your opponent's, this unit gets +3 until end of that battle. This is a super solid card. This is a card that is needed in Kagero.
Mm-hmm.
So not only if you ride it, you can retire something, but you can also plus off of it. If you call it, you can retire something. This is one of the... There's not a lot of retire cards. I was kind of surprised with that. But also this Berserk Dragon can hit 13k body Vanguards by himself. So
That's super good.
need that.
Like-
Especially in a Vanguard-centric clan. Alright, so moving on to the VR of the set.
It is grade 3 Dragonic Waterfall.
What?
It has the Imaginary Gift Force, and it's a 13k body. Its skill is auto on Vanguard Circle. When it's placed, you choose an opponent's grade 2 or higher rear guard and retire it. And its second auto on Vanguard is when it attacks, you Soul Blast to grade 3. It gets power +10, critical +1, and your opponent cannot call Sentinels to the hand until the end of battle. That's awesome.
This is a fantastic
Insane.
card.
It's beautiful.
Especially with standard format. Some people were calling
yeah.
people were calling this card super busted, and I'll be honest, it kind of is.
It's kind of annoying.
I like it.
It's a very, very great card. You'll want to ride into Overlord first, but if you have the if you're not able to, and you do get Waterfall first, you can still ride into him and retire something, and then hopefully you can ride into another Waterfall to go in for that skill, because you do have to Soul Blast to grade 3 in order to get that 10,000 crit and no Sentinels.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good card. A lot of time I've been seeing it too. I've been watching some videos, people even just testing it before it came out, and now people actually playing it a little bit, and been seeing it swing for anywhere from 40-something K to upwards of 65.
Yeah.
So,
especially with Gaia.
Lame. Perfect Riser is better.
no. I think this is arguably the best card of the set.
Nope.
I can agree with that.
Now, how do you think Kagero is going to do for standard?
I think it's going to be really
It's going to be busted.
good. Well, after this set drops. And
I disagree.
Yeah, well, nobody cares what you think. It's going to be so bad.
no, it's going to be
I think Waterfall's super busted, but and I think Waterfall will steal games. But as far as a lot of the support for Kagero goes, unfortunately, we didn't get some of the greatest stuff ever.
If you're a good player, you don't need good cards.
Yeah.
Use your imagination.
You can say that over and over, and then get your ass beat by Nova Grapplers and Royal
See,
Paladin.
Nova Grappler's better than Kagero. He
no,
just admitted it.
but
Okay,
you
let's
can
get back.
retire the
Let's
rear
get back
guards.
to the point. Jeez, guys, come on.
When did I say they're better? I said just get your ass beat by. I didn't say they're
By
better.
Novas, which makes them better. But we'll get back to that.
Anyways, so yeah, how do you think it's going to do in premium?
I don't think much is going to really change, so to say.
I don't know.
I don't
mean,
think it'll change in premium
because-
either,
No, because a lot
If
of the
you have-
cards are Overlord now.
Yeah,
For one, Waterfall
Overlord.
will
Waterfall's
kind of
out.
get in the way of that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
You're
yeah,
not
you'll
gonna play
still
Waterfall.
play. You'll still play the new Dragon Overlord with the
with
Destiny.
yeah.
So,
Especially because
yeah, I don't see it going
And the
anywhere.
Purge,
requires the Overlord.
I don't see it going
But-
anywhere.
I mean, with the Force, it might add a little more.
More of a punch,
push,
but
but-
I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah,
besides
what you
that,
said.
not much is going to happen.
Yeah, I think I agree. Okay, and last clan of the set, Royal Paladin, and we'll actually do the first one here. Zach, if you want to read that one.
So it's High Dog Breeder Akane. She's grade 2, 5k shield, and 10k body. So her skill is...
She's got a 10 body.
She's got a 10 body, 10 out of 10. Actually, I'm going to stare at her for a minute. Okay. So, auto Vanguard or Rearguard Circle, when it is placed, cost Counterblast 1. Search your deck for up to 1 Pongal, call it to Rearguard Circle, and shuffle your deck. And then another skill, continuous Vanguard or Rearguard Circle. During the battle that it is boosted by a high beast, this unit gets 3,000 power. So, obviously, it sets itself up with that second skill by calling Pongo, who I would imagine is either a 7 or possibly 8k body.
I think he's 8k, and then if I remember correctly, he soul charges
The
a
top
card. Yeah, he soul charges a card, and then if it's a trigger unit, he gets plus 5k. Yeah,
Setting
and so
itself up for Soul Saver.
you can call it. Yeah, you set yourself up for Soul Saver. You can call it behind Akane so that you have a boost in your swing. you can call it to another rearguard circle, a front row rearguard circle, have it gain that. Hopefully, it gains that power, or have it be boosted by something else. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this. This is a straight, insane utility card. All around solid card. What do you think?
Lane.
What you said. I don't really have much more to add
Not
to
a Nova.
that. It calls support.
Okay, the next one is another triple R of the set. Probably should have been the VR of the set. And that is the Grade 3 Soul Saber Dragon. I said this was going to happen. I said Soul Saber was coming. Once Pongo was revealed, I was like, Soul Saber's in this set. Grade 3 has the Force Gift ability, 13k body, and a super simple skill of Act Vanguard Circle, cost Soul Blast 5. 6 of your units get power plus 15,000 until end of turn. Also, Auto Vanguard Circle, when this unit attacks, you may Soul Charge 1. So, that's it. That's amazing.
Yeah. Finisher.
Yeah, probably should have been the VR, but
Yeah.
Probably should have been the VR. Yeah, he's the finisher of the set. Or she. Soul Saber's a she.
she's got
It's
boobs.
got boobs, so.
Nice ones. For a dragon.
For a dragon. So
Can
yeah,
I be Donkey?
I mean, you're probably gonna want to ride into the next one first, still, and then go into Soul Saver. But if you have to go into Soul Saver, you have the Force Gift ability to grant itself 10,000 power, and then you can also Soul Charge whenever it swings. So, in addition with possibly calling Pongo, just kind of try to conserve Soul. I think this is a great card.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, and then I think we're going to talk about this one for a while, just because we'll see. So, Deacon, if you want to go ahead and read this one.
The VR for the Royals. It's Grade 3 King of Knights Alfredo.
Chicken Alfredo.
It has the Force ability, and it's a 13k body. Its skill is Act on Vanguard Circle. Once per turn, you can counterblast 1, search your deck for up to 1 Blaster Blade, call it to Rearguard Circle, and it gains +5 until the end of turn. Then you shuffle your deck. And then it's continuous on Vanguard Circle is during your turn, if you have a Blaster Blade on Rearguard Circle, this unit gets +10k.
Okay, so I'm going to be completely truthful here. My first instinct, this card sucks. But that's also because it's not a Nova and, all that. But
It's not wonderful.
it only calls Blaster Blade, which is kind of lame.
Yeah.
And it only gets that extra 10,000 power when Blaster Blade is on the field. So I talked to a couple of my buddies, and I told them, like,
just
okay.
state your opinion. I'll go last because
Right, yeah,
I'm
because
the
you're going to have
I'm-
longest and
I'm
lamest.
Darius.
So, yeah, if you run out of Blaster Blades, then Alfred is screwed, and he's got no purpose. But other than that, yeah, he'd be a good card. It's just, I feel like he could have been a little better.
Yeah. I think they should have made it any Grade 2. That would have made it way better, and it would have been as busted as Waterfall. And it
Okay,
would have been good.
I'm itching.
But-
I'm like dying. I have to say my opinion. This card's good. Whatever people are telling you, don't listen to them. I
Listen
don't
to me.
think it should be I don't think it should have been the VR of the set. I think it should have been the triple R of the set. Because Soul Saber Dragon's definitely better.
Oh yeah. Way better.
But this is a very solid card. I disagree with you, sir.
Well,
We can all disagree. It's fine, and we're not.
my
we're
opinion's
not, like,
better though.
We're not. We're not gonna like get it. You can disagree with me all you want. That's
There's a
fine.
chair
You
over
can
there.
disagree
Well,
with him all you want. That's
Nobody's
fine.
going to disagree with me.
But-
Everyone's going to disagree with you.
We all have our opinions, but I think
I'm
that
right.
this is a actually really solid card. He's not busted because if he would have called any Grade 2, you could have called Akane, and he instantly would have plussed even harder than he already is.
Better though.
I think, yeah, it kind of sucks that he's limited to Blaster Blade, but your Superior Calling Blaster Blade, who can retire Rear Guard, if they have a rear guard, if they have an important rear guard that's on field, you are going to want to get rid of it. So you can get rid of Excel stuff. It's literally a spot removal card. I think for CB1, and then Blaster Blade's going to gain +5. So he's going to be swinging for 15k by himself, but if you give the force marker to that, he's going to be swinging for 25k by himself. And then Alfred's going to be swinging for 23k. And then, yeah, someone's probably going to get rid of Blaster Blade, but that's one less attack that someone's going to go after your Vanguard. They're going to, like an Excel clan, they're going to try to get rid of Blaster Blade because they know that Alfred's going to constantly have that 10,000 power. So they're going to swing towards your rear guard. And then first, and then honestly, you don't care. As a Royal Paladin player, you don't really give a crap because next turn, either you're going to ride into Soul Saver, or you can ride into another Alfred, or if you don't have either of those, you just use the Axe skill again to counterblast one and Superior Call another Blaster Blade that just gained another 5k. And now Alfred has another 10k power. So it doesn't, I don't really feel like it matters. I feel like just calling the one Blaster Blades in some way is kind of neutering him, but it's for the better.
Yeah, I mean, it's an act skill, which is that's the good part about it. But
once per turn, you're not going to do it twice. But I think it's a solid card. Also, I love the. I think this is probably my favorite of the SVRs.
No.
Yeah, because Perfect Razor has the orange. That looked cool. I like that. I don't like the red behind Waterfall. It makes him look too cartoony.
I don't like any of the.
I don't like Imperial Dogs.
yeah, I don't like the green.
I don't like the colors behind them.
The blue behind Alfred looks really good, I think.
Lame.
He also has blue in it.
I'm just gonna do VRs because they look cooler.
Okay, so let's get on with it. What do you think Royal Paladins are going to do for Standard?
They're gonna blow. No, they're gonna be fine. They're gonna be okay. I think they're good. Yeah. Alfred's good. He could be way better.
I think they're gonna be pretty decent. Soul Saver's definitely the finisher, and if they can make it past all of the attacks Excel has and the retiring-ish that Kagero has and the waterfall turns and the Imperial Daughter gains and their own downfalls, I think they could make it.
I think for Standard, Royal Paladin's easily the best one.
I wouldn't say the best.
Other than Nova's.
No, because I think you guys, people are forgetting back in the day, being able to Superior Call from the deck or Superior Call whatever.
Doesn't neg your hand
There's not a lot of cards that Superior Call from deck. A lot of it's Kane and I think Conjurer of Mithril or whatever. But being able to do that is absolutely vital.
Yeah.
And the fact that you've got stuff like Marin and Night Squire Allen to plus off of cards that you call makes it even more dangerous. A lot of the testing that I've seen done, they end up with the bigger hand.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with all of your counterblasts.
I think it'll still obviously lose against Kagero. It'll still lose against Nova Grappler. It could still lose against Oracle Think Tank. You know, this is a pretty somewhat even metagame for Standard, but I think Royal Paladin is easily the best out of these four right now. And then Premium, what do you think is going to be in Premium? I already know this answer too.
I'm pretty sure it's going to do crazy awesome.
Yeah.
Because blasters.
Yeah, being the blaster player right now, if you have the 10k Blaster Blade, and if you have even Alfred, if you add him in and you play him in Exceed, it's going to be super crazy, especially since you'll have the Royal Flogal. Like, you just counterblast one, put it back into the deck, and that 10k, possibly 20k or 15k blaster restands, which is insane. This
new Alfred is actually busted in Premium.
Because it calls the Blaster Blade for you.
You could Legion with Azer, or Ezel? Is that his name?
Ezel? Yeah, it should be Ezel. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Or is it Alfred with Alfred?
I think it's Ezel. I don't know. There's something that Legions with King of Knights Alfred. So you Legion with King of Knights Alfred, you still use the Force Gift ability, grant 10k power to a rearguard circle, and then use his skill to CB1 and Superior Call Blaster Blade. Possibly do a spot removal with Blaster Blade. Blaster Blade getting plus 5k, he'll be at 10k. The Legion will still have another plus 10,000, or no, he won't have the 10,000 power. But then you call the grade 2. There's a grade 2 from one of the comic boosters that lets you reride Alfred as long as your Vanguard's standing or something. So you ride King of Knights Alfred, Force Gift ability again, 10,000 power to right rearguard circle. Possibly use the skill again, Superior Call another Blast Blade, possible another spot removal, possible another 5,000 power.
It's just overwhelming.
It's a lot.
I feel like they're going to be topping a lot more with the new stuff.
This is all early. That's all early game stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily the Legion, but I mean, like, you could still ride Alfred, still do that whole same thing again without the Legion.
Yeah. Even the 10k Blaster Blade's going to put up some fight in.
Yeah, and with Flogel.
Yeah.
And stand triggers, because you'll still probably be playing stand triggers.
Yeah.
All of that with
with
Blaster
your
Blade and everything.
Super free Perfect Guard that you're going to have in Premium. It's going to be insane.
I want to die.
I think Royals will be topping all around.
Yeah.
And Premium and Standard. So yeah, that's you guys like this set?
I do.
Good set.
Personally,
I like Novas in this set.
It's a good set. I think it's a.
Nova's going to be pretty busted too.
Thank you.
I think Royals.
I know that was hard for you to admit.
I think Royals are better, but then just
only because of the Excel
Novas.
circles. Only because of the Excel circles.
Let's see what Aquaforce does.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with Aquaforce and any other Excel clan. Just so you know,
That's when Maelstrom
not
comes
Novas
out.
per
Yeah,
se.
Maelstrom.
Novas might suck at the time,
That's when Maelstrom comes out.
but
and he's
I'll be
just, like,
better.
wiping the floor with you.
Maelstrom's going to be crazy.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be nuts. So we're excited to see what else Standard has to offer in the next set. So we will be back with you guys sometime later. We'll be posting some more fight videos. We'll be posting more stuff. So if you like our videos, please comment below. We'd like to talk with you, see what you think about the set as well. If you have differing opinions from us, that's fine too. And we'd like to hear it. And if also, please like and subscribe. So we will catch you later. This is Team Crimson, and see you.